What's up, everybody? Jaxxsin here, and today I kind of want to talk about something that it's cropped up in my Overwatch video comments a lot. It's a good question. It's something that I want to talk about a little bit in more detail. And it's commenters will say, look, like Overwatch or Paladins clearly changed during development in order to mimic Overwatch, which was the more successful game at the time. Obviously, Overwatch was going to be successful, okay? In my opinion, and regardless of my feelings about Overwatch, which, I think Overwatch is just the most overhyped, most overpraised piece of garbage ever, and I'm sorry. And I'm not saying it's a bad game. It's just like I would say the same thing about Paladins if it was put on the same pedestal as Overwatch, because Paladins is fun, but I just don't think these sort of online only multiplayer, team-based games that only offer a variety of like a small variety of modes, things like that, like they're fun, they're a good time, but I don't think they're anything worth praising. I think we need to be careful about what kind of video games we give Game of the Year. I don't think an online only experience that shipped with fucking day one microtransactions is the type of game that I would be giving that to, but that's just me. Anyway, moving on. Regardless of that, Overwatch is a good game. Like I said, Overwatch is fun. It's a good game, but it's not, its own original idea, because Blizzard has always taken inspiration from other games that they, that have been successful, that they enjoy, that will help them make money. Okay, but the thing about Blizzard is they always throw their own spin on it. Okay, they always throw their own little flavor into it, and they did with Overwatch. It's just, in my opinion, in Overwatch, it's not the same way that they did in other games. I mean, World of Warcraft wasn't the first, MMO to exist. It's not like Blizzard trendset, the MMO, or Blizzard was trendsetters and trailblazers. They've always sort of fucking followed people. Maybe not with World or Warcraft or Diablo, but even in that case, I think you'd find some OGs that would disagree with me on that and say, look, no, this game existed before Diablo, and Diablo copied a lot of elements from it, maybe perfected it in some ways and made it, better, but still they copied elements. Because this is this is just video games as a whole. It's always, just Assassin's Creed, Shadows of Mordor, Batman, it's like so many games that are so similar in a lot of different ways, but radically different at the same time, which gives them their own spin, their own twist, and so their own flavor. And when these games come out, no one says, oh, well, this fucking is like this, or this was already in this game. It's like, no one says that no game can ever have elements from other games. If that was the case, Dark Souls wouldn't fucking exist. We would have no video games anymore. If that was the way it is if people had exclusivity and fucking could patent ideas about video games and mechanics in video games, no new video games would be happening, because we'd have reached a certain point. And if they did, who knows, maybe that would be a good thing. Maybe we get some originality. But the point is that all games are going to mimic other games, okay? Because a lot of fucking money are going into these games, and these, they want to get a return on their investment. These motherfuckers ain't out to lose money, do this out of the goodness of their heart. They want to make money, right? As you can see with day one microtransactions, fucking season passes, cut content, all the shit, right? They want money, okay? So of course they're going to mimic ideas from games that have been successful. Okay, is that a bad thing? Okay, no, I don't see that it's a bad thing, because if it was a bad thing, then we wouldn't have World of Warcraft, we wouldn't have Overwatch, we wouldn't have, sure, we wouldn't have Paladins, but we wouldn't have Hearthstone, because Hearthstone is already based on Magic the Gathering. And so if that's the way it is, then we got to extend it there. Then none of this shit exists, because anything RPG fantasy based traces its roots to Dungeons and Dragons, right? So then we can't have anything. We can't have any games, right? We can't have any games. No fucking developers can make any fucking video games, because guess what? The RPG system was already fucking made by fucking, Forgotten Realms and Magic Wizards of the Coast. It's already been done. No one can touch it. No one can touch any of these ideas. None of these things. Wizards of the Coast, whatever. You know what I'm saying? And that's my point. That's like, Blizzard isn't trendsetters. They're not this, like, I don't know where they got this fucking cuck status. I hate that I'm using that word, but it's all I can say to describe some of the fucking people who are just such in Blizzard. Yeah, fuck fucking lesbianism, it's the best, and fucking all that shit. Those people, okay? I don't know when Blizzard hit this cult status with these people. These people that it's just kind of cool to be a video gamer, you know? It's kind of cool to wear a Yoshi shirt, and you gotta have your hair dyed, you know, green and yellow, and fucking, you gotta say you play Sonic, and you gotta say, you know, it's cool to do this, right? When did these people all of a sudden become Blizzard's fan base? Because that wasn't the way it was when I was playing WoW. Okay, that wasn't the way it was. All right. I remember when I was playing World of Warcraft, I had friends who were like leaving to go play DCUO. DCUO is a direct rip-off of World of Warcraft. None of them were saying, you know, oh, it's just a rip-off or anything like that, or discouraging the people who wanted to leave and go try it out. No one was saying that. People were just saying, no, I'm just, you know, I've already paid for this. This is where I'm staying. This is where my character is. I don't want to start this shit all over again, right? It wasn't like there was a split in the community at the time on like whether or not fucking DCUO ripped off WoW and to what extent did they? You know what I mean? It's such a silly fucking argument that makes no sense to me. I do not understand this argument. Why this idea that because Paladins draws inspiration from Overwatch, it's immediately crap. It's a nonsensical argument if you understand the progression of video games, okay? If you understand the progression of Blizzard, okay? Blizzard doesn't, this is like, Overwatch is not unique, okay? It's not the first game to come out that's like Paladins, like Battleborn, like the whatever the fuck. It's not unique. All right, and it's not the best, okay? Is it a good one? Yes. Is it the best one? No, because there's no way to determine that if you factor in the amount of gamers who had played all of these different varieties of games and their own personal taste. You're gonna get a radically different fucking opinion from everyone who's played all of these games available that fucking Overwatch takes inspiration from, and games that takes inspiration from Overwatch. Right? You're going to get a different answer out of all of these people about which one is their favorite. Okay? And that's the point, is that it's just, I don't understand. It's like, it's just such a hole in reality that I can't grasp. And I wanted to make this video because I'm genuinely curious. If you're one of these people who thinks like automatically like Paladins is just fucking bad, right? It's bad. It's not worth playing. It does nothing new. It has nothing in its own merit. It just fucking hugs, you know, Overwatch's curtails all the way to the end, you know, and fucking that's what it does. And it's not a good game. It does nothing on its own. It has nothing of its own merit, you know, adds nothing new to the genre. It's a dumb argument. And I'm curious how you have it. Please leave me a comment and explain to me how you can do that. Why it's such a problem for a company to make a game that resembles one that you like and give it to you for free. Why that's the shit we're going to be bitching about as gamers. We're going to yell at the people who are going to give us free games, right? We're going to yell at the people who do online only the right way. Because that's the thing with all of these different games, even Battleborn. These type of games, they fuck you with these online only games. You have to pay for the fucking... My brother owns, alright, Battleborn and the Season Pass. And me and him couldn't fucking play split screen co-op because he doesn't have a current fucking subscription to Plus. So me and him can't play split screen co-op on the game that we both paid fucking $80 for. Right? Right? Yeah. Then Paladins comes along and they're like, look, here's a free game. You don't need Plus to play. Right? You don't need Plus to play this game. Okay? Here you go. It's free. No, fuck you. That looks like something I played one time. Fuck off. Get that garbage out of my yard. That fucking Chinese knockoff garbage out of my yard. Sounds like someone didn't play with Mega Bloks when they were growing up, or any of the other knockoff toys that fucking exist too. Should those not exist? You know, should kids whose parents don't have money fucking to dish out $200+ for a fucking Lego set not be able to get their kids Legos because it was Lego's idea first? You stupid elitist bitch. I don't understand your argument. Let's hear it again. Let's hear it again. To everyone else, I fucking love you. Jaxxsin, I'm out of here. Till next time, keep kicking ass, keep being awesome, stay safe, stay sexy, and as always, I don't know, insert something cooler than what I currently have to say here.